And what's coming out of there? Right. Rotors.
Time for our new game show. What's coming out of there?
These motor assemblers are actually starved on rotors.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how that happened.
We're
I
talking
don't
about the
remember what the
steelworks over
Ironworks is
there?
actually doing. Yeah. I mean, not that we are, like, hurting for motors.
No, we've been full up on those for a while.
I mean, steelworks in general is just kind of a mess. I'm sure there's random overclocks and deficiencies in various places.
Yeah. I beefed it, but there's still... I didn't catch everything.
Yeah, you can see the train of rotors coming in. It's like, okay, now we're making more motors. So... Because those are going into... Where are the motors going? Oh, that's the storage. That's all they're doing is going to storage. It's just a really long, weird way to get there.
Oh, yeah, then we're not worried about that being fine.
Yeah, it's like that's okay, because then the overflow is just going straight into the smasher.
Yeah.
So we really don't care about making more rotors.
No.
Okay, then.
We're fine.
Glad we got that figured out.
Well, it's like anytime you see, like, why is this belt empty? Is this a problem? As it turns out, no.
Sometimes the answer is no, we're just making it at par, and it's fine.
Yep. Or this is the thing we don't actually need to be making at all hardly anymore, but turning it off would be more trouble than it's worth and might have unintended consequences.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, one of the things I was going to do in my solo save was introduce a whole bunch of those throw switches so I could turn on and off entire facilities.
Oh, yeah.
And then I realized, yeah, but everything is so interconnected. As soon as you say, well, I don't need this facility anymore, then you wonder why something else isn't getting made. Oh, right, I need this to make that, to make that, to make that, to make that.
That's how I feel about trying to do that to our Fixmas site, because the arms factory over there is running off like the same wires, so I'd have to like rewire everything.
Oh wow, the crystal oscillator factory is starved for quartz crystals? Yeah, here they come. I just watched Truckcoon do a weird spinny 180 as it got stuck in that slalom there.
Yeah, it's been doing that for a while now.
Because
it's become a part of its routine.
Yeah, that's part of its routine. I've changed the route a few times, but because he just warps along the path, he just has weird things.
Just glitched.
Yeah.
Well, wheeled vehicles are not optimized in this build of the game.
Ooh.
There's a whole lot of quartz crystals here. Why are there not quartz crystals there? Is it just Truckcoon does not bring enough at a time, or
who knows?
I mean, it's not the end of the world. Again, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, so we aren't making gobs of crystal oscillators, but it's not like we need them either.
We also have a whole storage container full of them, so
yeah, it's like, oh no, we're shorting our supply of radio control units. Oh wait, we're not hurting for those either.
Yeah.
And we were sending a bunch over to be turned into, was it nuclear pasta or whatever?
I don't know.
I think we were just making more over there.
No, we're sending them over to the particle accelerators.
Oh.
Because you join them with the fused modular frames to make the pressure conversion cubes.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
That go into the accelerators to become nuclear pasta. But since we are done with that, we could literally just take this entire belt system out and reclaim all those radio control units.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need any of that. Let's put them in the bin, or put them in the sink or something.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that's full up. Huh. There was room. What do you know?
So, now what?
Yeah, that's kind of the problem I've been having. It's like,
Nuclear pasta sounds like it needs to be made into molecular lasagna. Yeah, I've actually kind of had had the same gut feeling every time I hear the term. Yeah.
It makes me hungry.
It does. When you consume so much pasta in general, they're just like, ooh, nuclear pasta, don't mind if I do.
Yeah. Would you like that with Alfredo or marinara? Okay, doing a head check over here, because I am at least curious what's going on.
Still got like halfway to go on those other two products, huh?
Yeah, a little less than halfway, but not a whole lot less.
At least we sped them up a little bit.
Yeah, no, that was. I don't think we're not going to get a lot more optimization out of that.
No,
right
we pretty much did everything we could, I think. Realistically speaking.
Yeah.
Short of like doubling the entire factory.
Yeah, making another version of each of them somewhere else, which no.
Thank you.
We took up so much real estate just with the ones we made.
Right? Okay, well, this is a thing I was always going to do, and now I'm kind of getting back to it.
What would that be?
Making, if nothing else, making it so these two train stations over here are no longer floating. Mind you, there's also a whole bunch of belts running underneath of them, and it's kind of like, okay, so how am I going to do this in a way that doesn't smush all of those? I might reroute some belts to make that slightly friendlier. I mean, what do we got here? Aluminum casings and quick wire. Is that going to or from the drone site?
Which thing?
I feel like those are heading to the drone site. The quick wire and aluminum casings coming from the vague direction of the Caterium node.
Oh, yeah.
Those are being dropped off right next to the Megadrone storage. I haven't actually told them to go into Megadrone yet.
So they're just showing up over there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and finally get all of our resources going to Megadrone. That's the only thing I have left to do.
Right, because we are sending crap tons of aluminum ingots to this site. Just gobs of them. and really not even half utilizing them.
I don't know if there's much point in making a bingo card for game announcements with like how many games trade shows there have been just in this month alone.
It's that's right. We had a direct today, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a Nintendo Direct today, and so
we watched the Nintendo Direct over here, and
Edgeworth is finally out of DS jail. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that is nice. That is nice.
Valid.
But my husband's super excited for the new Mario and Luigi.
Riven remake, really?
Yeah, I figured they're going back to that well. It's like, yeah, if the mystery builds keep working out, then I guess someone figures there's more money to be made somewhere with that.
Yeah, Pulsar, it's both missions game, including the one that hasn't been released in the West.
Yeah, I gotta reroute those. So I'm going to... what am I going to do? I don't know. But I guess I'm going to find out. Oh, I was writing this new mouse. I have to learn how to middle click and stuff too. Okay. Right, that is a Mark V belt.
Got 3 more spots for drone ports that were planned, and I'm gonna need like several more than that.
A little bit more, huh?
Let's see. Ironwork stuff I can just belt over here. That's not a problem. I don't need that to look pretty or efficient. Same with...
Ooh, I wonder if it's going to give me a grief about this being too long. Nope. Okay, now I just got to route that differently.
I'm not going to bother condensing this Fixmas because it's not likely to want to hit it again before.
Yeah, imagine hitting a 3rd Fixmas in a row on this day.
Oh, yeah, that seems unlikely. We are going to completely do this. Can I do it that way? Yes, I do. That's a Mark I belt? Okay, I can do that. Oh, except oh, that's just rude. Like, half a meter too far away to get the belt to go between them. Ugh. Fine. If you're going to be that way about it. Okay.
Actually, I might as well just get rid of this whole thing, shouldn't I? Yes, I think we shall.
Oh.
Let's call it planning things.
Invalid placement. Huh. It didn't like me putting that there? Alright, whatever. Ooh, guess what I'm out of? I'm out of steel
Concrete?
beams.
Ah, well, that was close.
Uh-oh.
Well, as I'm putting, steel foundation supports under these train stations, like, yeah, I should have made sure I had enough of that first.
Mm.
Also, my comment in Discord before we started about being kind of dark. Defunct Land, new video. It's been a while. And
what even is that?
The topic this time was kid cities.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So basically, the kids pretending to be adults' playgrounds that were a hot thing for a few decades.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, so we're going to have kids pretend to be doing adult jobs, but we're also going to have corporate sponsorships. So, we can have brand associations in the minds of these kids from a very impressionable age. And there's nothing wrong with this whatsoever.
Oh, I saw
Nothing wrong with that at all.
I saw the thumbnail for that today and went, oh, the vibes.
Yeah.
People are going to have a field day with that one.
And of course, it being Kevin Perjurer, he did sneak in a Walt Disney dig because, that's his hobby horse right there.
Yeah, he's got to get a little bit of that there.
Give me a whole mess of steel beams. Just gobs. If you think you've got enough steel beams, grab some more. Yes, you don't. We'll grab some more concrete too, because I probably am running short on that.
How'd I go this long without any cable? Genuinely baffled by this.
I wish it wasn't such a pain to build the foundation I did for the Spud Taxi station, because I really like how that turned out, but it is a pain in the backside to actually build that way. So that's why I'm doing my steel frames to the ground method instead.
This. Yeah. I'm trying to see how many things that are being made here in the desert that I can cheat and just belt them over here and feed them from underneath so I don't have to drone it from the top. More than I expected.
Huh.
I have a lot of space.
Well, we did build that thing pretty large.
Yeah, and only one corner is really touching the sand, which is where I started the platform. So that leaves me with a lot of space underneath to build a ton of, especially for some bins where I didn't really plan for more things to be fed in that area. I can now feed them from below and not even care about the spaghetti in the middle.
Why did Bat Boy have to make a 270-degree turn to get... I just happened to be looking that direction, watching Bat Boy make its arrival to Megadrone. Oh, it's because I did that. Oh, boy. That's unfortunate. And I'll bet I can't Nope, that is too sharp a turn. I would have to re-engineer this entire roundabout. Nope, 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 nope. I would need to be a lot more bored than I am to start that.
There are, in fact, more entertaining things you can do right now.
Oh, goodness. Go that way, please. Thank you. Okay, so the
apparently
aluminum
the Riven remake
set.
it was a fan project that Cyan said, "Hey, do you guys want to become the official?"
Like, we were thinking about doing this, but you already did the work, so hey.
Do you need like assets or anything? Here you go. We'll cut a licensing deal.
Now I need to get that over there. And then we will do materials. Grip metal is my favorite for train stations.
Quick wire and aluminum. Stop siphoning it off storage. Nothing.
Is this whole power line connected to anything?
There is a question I've asked myself a few times. Okay, having moved part of the quick wire belt around, now I'm going to move more of it. About here, I guess.
This roundabout power line I put down ages ago for setting up the initial coal power plant.
Oh.
I think it just genuinely goes to nothing else. Oh, okay, here's a branch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
If I cut this, I don't think anything else gets affected.
That. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Go. Now it should be too long there. Oh, perfect.
Yep.
I did it.
This was just the defunct coal power line and literally nothing else.
Oh, you made that look nicer?
I'm taking it away.
Now I'm routing the quick wire out from underneath this train station so that I can.
Oh, so you can build a.
So I can put foundation. I didn't. Oh, that's. Yeah. I don't think I moved it far enough.
That was an interesting series of sounds.
No, I thought I had cleared what I needed, but then I just realized it's like, nope. Since I put the steel things down here, they're going to be right on top of that. I have a creative solution for this problem. Maybe.
I should dismantle this at some point, but we'll get there. One thing at a time.
Okay, we're going to... Which the heck hotbar do I have that on anyway? And there you go. Not zooping, just defaulting. Thank you.
All right. Now that I've got a bit more space to work with.
And that works fine. I solved my little problem.
Yay.
It actually kind of looks better this way. I'm not going to retrofit the other one to match, but
Let's see.
yeah, actually I am, because it's going to bother me now. Oh, don't do that. No.
No, that's actually fine.
Okay, now they match. That wasn't so hard. And the train platforms are no longer hovering in the air. It's the little things.
Mm-hmm.
The little beautification things, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I can probably get a bunch of those.
Next. I will not be able to get away with that over here, though. Because this train station has not one, but two hypertube lines running underneath of it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You are a trickier problem to solve. I actually think I have kind of an idea, but it's definitely that hypertube is the problem.
Oh boy. This will be a little bit of a thing, huh?
Just gonna put some pillars under this thing, strategically placed so that the hypertubes still work around them. You know what? It'll work. Uh-oh. That was a sound of concern.
No, it was a sound of thought, which is also concerning by itself. It's like...
There we go. It's at least on the ground. I will take it. Next. Where the bleep does this go? Why are you here, power pole? Question that Spud was asking a little bit ago elsewhere.
Yep.
Go. This. Right?
Terrified if I snip this wire, it's going to like shut down the entire grid or something.
Yeah, that's always a fear. Just, oh god. What are you attached to?
Well, luckily this factory is not dependent solely on this train station. Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Or I could just do that, yeah.
Aluminum casings, aluminum ingots, and quick wire are now all at Mega.
Sweet.
How stupid would that
Don't do
be?
that.
What irony. How much could I get out of you? 300.
And there's another train station glued to the ground. Oh, right, we were bringing in... Oh. High-speed connectors from where? Where'd that... Oh, no. Where did the high-speed connectors go?
They went to arms manufacturing.
What in the... New circuit boards. Okay, something weird going on over here, and I'm not sure. Okay, this is making circuit boards.
Do we got trouble?
Copper sheets are coming in there. It's been so long since I built this stupid computer facility that I've forgotten what goes where.
Ah.
Okay, those are high-speed connectors coming from inside that facility. But for some reason, we were splitting off a bunch into a Mark IV belt that goes nowhere.
Oh.
I have a belt to nowhere and no matching, like, I was like, did I accidentally delete a chunk of belt while I was down here cleaning this up? But I don't see where it was supposed to go. There's nothing like 20 or 30 meters away going, hey, where's my matching belt to get my stuff? Like, no, there's just no there.
Interesting.
It's like, what were you for? This is just silica coming in to make computers and high-speed connectors. The high-speed connectors then go off to, as you say, the weapons manufacturing. But there's a random weird belt just stuck off the bottom of this.
Interesting.
That is weird.
That is extremely weird. Where did you come from? Where'd you go, Cotton Eye Joe?
Wonder if it originally was meant to go somewhere, but then
Probably.
we, like, did something else.
Yeah.
That has to be it.
Because there's the thing. Yeah, I'm actually sending them outside. What? I gotta trace out this whole thing to figure out what the blankety bleep we were doing. I might be able to just get rid of some random belts that go nowhere. So that's the computer thing. That's a smart splitter with overflow going that away. As if it was ever going to get overflow. So we're only making a computer or two at a time. Computer manufacturer that's starved for circuit boards, by the way.
Weird.
But we're sending the overflow down there. Okay, so that was an overflow belt to get into a sink. I wonder if we had a sink over here at one point, and that's where this was going. Because it's coming off of a merger. Yeah, that's got to be it. Okay, so we were doing something with the overflow, and it was all going to one belt. Yeah, because that's also a smart splitter that has overflow going nowhere. I mean, I suppose I can put a sink on it to get us some more tickets, but at the same time,
Well, I'm already getting a bunch of overflow ready in Mega Drone, so.
Why? Oh, I made so many poor choices.
I'm not sure I appreciate that you laughing. It concerns me.
Gotta do a little bit of a shopping run.
Okay, give me a floor hole, please. And I also need power, which is funny because I made all that power go away. Who's laughing now, huh?
Good thing I've got aluminum sheets coming now because I just ran out.
In the... How did... Okay, well, that's fascinating.
Are we just rediscovering a lot of old jank today? Is that what's going on?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's so much. Oh, goodness. Okay, and now the overflow circuit boards will go into the sink. Because for some reason, I guess we must not be using high-speed connectors over there. Like, I'm guessing the ammo dump is full and is just not doing anything anymore.
Yeah, the ammo dump one is full. I was going to siphon some off to bring it to Megadrone.
Not a bad idea, actually. Alright. Right, steel beams. I'm going to need a lot of steel beams for this section.
Set up an ammo dump.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah, this train station over here has a massive high-speed connectors.
Yeah, it was definitely meant to go somewhere.
Well, it goes over to the ammo site.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting storage and a sink is already set up. That being a little happier.
Curious to see how much this will come out of there.
Let's see. Oh. There we go.
Oh, not very many copper sheets coming in at a time.
Mm.
Wow. I mean, not that this facility is terribly important. This was Babby's first computer site.
Mm.
And we have since made much more powerful computer production.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could probably, like, dismantle the bulk of this and we would never notice. But
Yeah.
okay, I mean, that's happier making.
Alright, there we go. High-speed connectors are now getting sent and sunk. Mega.
Cool.
Should make that train line much happier.
Sure, that should get us a bit further into this crazy project.
I got a smart splitter on it on the ammo dump end of it, where it's just overflow that's being sent to Megadrone, so it shouldn't take any production off of the ammo site.
I'm not using that for anything, so I don't care about that. Come on. Yeah, you know what? That's a good plan, actually.
That gets us exactly there, right? Exactly. There we go.
Dump that.
Love it when math works out sometimes, you know?
I don't know what that's like. Oh, come on, game. Let me place this stupid thing. It's like when it looks in the right. It's in the right spot when you have it in one orientation, but you need it rotated. And as soon as you start to rotate it, it goes, "Oh, you want it way over there now, right?"
Yeah.
And now that is a train station on stilts. Oh, that's wild. There's nothing actually connecting the rail piece to the rest of the station visually.
Intriguing.
Like, this is just a gap.
Huh.
And we will put ourselves some pillars under that because that's disturbing. All right, pretty happy with that one. Why are you all underfed? Oh. What? Well, that would explain a lot.
Hmm.
Well, I know why copper sheet plant over here is not producing as much as it could.
Is it underbelted?
I'm not actually feeding it all the copper yet.
Oh! Oops!
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I pulled that off, but what am I doing here? Copper ores. Okay, so that's smelters. Oh, I only built 4 smelters each. Where are these?
20. All right, that's still fine.
Because these are meh copper. There's a normal nodes. Unless I overclock them or turn them into Mark III miners, we're only getting 240 a minute. which is probably only enough to feed that one row. $20, $40, $60, $80. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Yeah, no, I'm making enough copper ingots to supply both sides of this. And I wired it up, I belted it up. I just didn't actually provide all the rest of the copper ingots.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, wow. Well, let's ding-dang fix that, shall we?
Amazing.
Must have been one of those things where I was like, I'll come back and finish this later, and then that never happened. Like, even all the exit belting is done. Just the actual feeding of the
well, we somehow got through all this without it, so who knows?
Oh, that was a mistake. I need. And those are Mark II belts. We are making 10, 120 a minute. So yeah, Mark II is the capacity. I built the output to handle that. Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, where is this
Having
happening?
said that, just a bit southwest of the space elevator. The Copper Sheets site that I built to feed that whole computer facility.
Ah, gotcha.
It's only been running at 60 per minute copper sheet production instead of the 120 per minute it's supposed to.
Huh.
I also don't have a buffer bin, and I feel like I should fix that. I mean, this is already enough of a hot mess. Let's just throw a bin down here, too. I love that you can lock the hologram and nudge.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have a buffer bin for the train station.
So you might be asking at this point, about an hour into the stream, Spud, why are you building a giant platform in the middle of the desert, and why are you building a whole bunch of wire manufacturing?
Why are you doing that?
Well, there's a certain joking request we kept getting at the start of this whole series, and well into it. To build an obelisk.
Oh dear.
I figured now might be a good time to build an obelisk, you know. This just seems like a solid plan overall.
I'm not sure how you would go about that, but that sounds awesome.
I have a plan. I mean, ultimately, like, geometrically, it's going to be pretty simple overall. It's basically going to be kind of a pyramid, really. Less of an obelisk, more of a pyramid. But still, like, a pretty grand, but you know, ultimately kind of useless bit of architecture. And I was like, well, you know, that reminds me of my other, you know, middle finger to God and nature. The battery tower. And I thought, well, that battery tower is pretty pointless now compared to our power output. What if I combined some of these ideas?
Oh dear.
But in order to do that, I remember from making the battery tower last time, I would need a lot of resources to build all of those batteries. Power storage takes 100 wire, 10 mod frames, and 5 stators each.
Oh, jeez.
And we make the mod frames. That's not a problem.
Yep. The wire, though, especially, take so much production. So if I'm going to make
copper sheets, would be much happier.
So if I'm going to make this a reality, then I'm going to need some, you know, a decent amount of bespoke wire production, I think.
Okay.
Well, the quick wire's actually got somewhere to go, so it's zooming.
Yep. Is having a time.
Oh, this makes me so much happier. These have been hovering for years. Now they're actually attached to the ground.
Just gonna pull from these storages for ripped rotors and mod frames to send them to Megadrone.
Oh, the ones that are over. Yeah, go right ahead. Just use them as your buffer bins for.
Because, like, I was gonna find a way to, like, split them off, and it's just like, that's going to take more work than I really care to put in.
Nah, just go right up the front. Just use the tops or something so we can still walk up underneath.
Yeah.
Am I using those? Okay, I'm using those. Oh, what did I do over here anyway? Terrible, terrible things. Okay, good to know.
I love this pillar that's sitting here for this train line because I was able to just wrap one of the conveyor belts around it.
Nice. Alright, speaking of pillars and fun places.
So I don't do any fancy, oh, pull it from further back on the belt so we can still come over here if need be. These are just going to turn into more buffer bins because I'm not planning on sinking any of these materials, so no reason for me to make them fancy.
again.
Putting support pillars under this is going to be exciting. I'm beautifying the rail lines that are over Fixmas territory, so it's kind of like, oh, this will be an interesting challenge.
Yeah, I've been thinking of going over there and overhauling the look of the Fixmas area, putting it in a building, and making its power all separated from the power. Have only one piece of power line coming in that I can then turn off that facility. I know I don't need to. I get bored.
Oh boy, what am I going to do with you? And then there's that floating train station way over there.
Which one?
The one that's dropping off the high-speed.
Black powder source. Yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
one's got the smokeless powder, black powder.
Oh
yeah, and the high speed connectors one. Yeah. Both
that's
of those
got
are just
so
kind of,
much stuff under it that good luck.
Yeah, might be a couple of just strategically placed pillars, and that's it. Especially the black powder ones. Like, oh yeah, good luck. Ooh, boy, Umberto. I love being able to filter what I'm deresing with the derez gun now. Please only make foundations go away. Think I can make this work?
Do I have like powered stuff? Okay, good.
Ooh, that power line just clips right through there. Ew. Considering all it's doing is powering a bunch of Fixmas stuff, I can just move it anywhere I want.
Yeah. I know I could have done this with drones, but it's just like, why waste the batteries when I can just build?
Okay, and I'm going to make that line go away. And there we go.
Need a actual power source at some point, but we'll get there.
I'm amused that we're actually still actively producing black powder.
Yeah.
It's like it hasn't just come to a stop and said, yeah, I'm done. We don't need any more.
It's probably because there is a sink set up for excess ammo at Megadrone.
Well, there's also
So
there's also a sink set up at the sulfur at that because I'm pretty sure there's liquids involved that we don't want backing up.
Yeah.
Oh, right. There is that. Massive central pillar. That was in the exact middle of this. That'd be right here. With a power line running through me, of course I would.
Alright, that takes care of powering those machines.
Is this one power line actually powering this section of... Yes, it is. Okay. There are power lines in my way. I need to deal with that.
Okay. Then we just... One there. One there.
And you should also not be necessary. I did not create red power light situation. Good.
That probably just connects. Out here. Alright, and that'll get running. Once I actually deliver power here. Let's see, where's the nearest actual source of power? Out here. Looks like it's you.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Oh,
Ow.
doesn't. Excuse you.
That.
And
I don't think I can get that to work.
oh, no power because there's no power to that. Right, never mind. You shut it off ages ago, right? I'll need a more reliable source of power. Except, hold on. This is connected, though.
Oh no, I had it, and then I had to change the thing.
Fly.
I've just become the biggest fan of nudging.
Is that
It's letting
so?
me do this architectural nightmare that I'm trying to create over here. Like you
Oh, of
you
course,
could
because I
not
didn't do
naturally
the-
place these things.
I didn't do the secret connection. There we go. Now we're online. Delay. Should have seen that one coming.
No, I'm placed though. Yep. Oh, that's amazing. Might have to move that bit of gantry, but otherwise this might actually work.
Well, I'll come back in a bit and see how y'all are doing.
Not zoop that way. Zoop vertically, thank you. Oh, this should never have worked, but here we are.
If my mic ends up picking up my husband yelling, I apologize ahead of time.
Nothing so far.
Nope.
He's playing Lethal Company, so I hear him shouting. It's like, oh no, my mic's probably gonna pick that up eventually.
Ah.
Oh, and it just fits. Oh, I didn't even have to move the walkway or anything. Oh, this is amazing. I'm so happy with this. Can I just put the whole foundation?
All right, then. Well, that takes care of that.
Oh, I am extraordinarily pleased with this. And there is a train station where I have threaded the needle to give it a platform and didn't only had to reroute some power lines.
That's awesome.
The other one will actually probably be trickier because I think all of the there's some belts actually directly underneath. But it's a smaller station, so maybe I can pull something off here. In the world is all of this? That's a merger, that's a merger, that's a merger. Why is everything merging into the bin that's feeding the drone port?
Oh, yeah, that's the drone port that it's all feeding into. It's
So you've
bringing it
got
all here.
high-speed connectors, obelisks, homing rifle ammo is all going in there.
And snowballs.
Not that, those are getting made, but yeah.
Not anymore, but they were for a while, and now they're all stored here.
Right, I did that on purpose. Okay.
Show me. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is our delicious nougat center.
All right, so that one is where we're putting it. Got it.
Alright. Ironworks things are being delivered to Megadron, and they are labeled.
Cool.
We can head to Megadrone for most things now.
Oh, hovering around and a drone goes right past me. One back from there, so let's go. And forward from there. Oh, come on. Oh. That is about how that's going to work. Yep.
I will be back in a minute.
They're ready. Salt. And we'll use a bunch of those. Kim. All right, not as elegant, but high-speed connector delivery train station is also attached to the ground now.
Huzzah.
Good enough. All right.
Okay. Iron plates, huh?
Sure does. Okay. Repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. All right. Yeah, all right. I accept this. So how is your affront to all that is good and decent in the world coming?
We got interrupted by me catching a bug in the middle of biting me, so
Yeah.
that was interesting.
Okay, you're there, you're there. I'm not dealing with that just yet.
Okay, I'm back. Water and get my fan turned on because the heat decided to kick in and my body's like, oh, I can't handle this too well.
Nope. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of trees. Christmas trees. Sorry, Fixmas trees right under this piece of rail line. It's like, where am I putting supports today?
Oh boy.
Apparently right about here.
That should get things looking a little neater.
And that pretty much completes this loop. All of the rail above and around the Fixmas area and the ammo dumps is supported.
Huzzah.
Hey.
I did find one other chunk of concrete to get rid of, but that's it. One of the rainy day things that I've been wanting to do forever.
That's what this time is for.
What are you directly over? E. Yeah. Now I'm not even going to bother with the ramp and canyon run. That's a whole other headache I don't feel like dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Okay.
red light. Oh, you're a path signal. Boop. Two drones passing in the night. Might as well catch a train back.
Alright. As long as you're getting some action. As long as all these belts are real.
Oh, that looks so much better. Oh, look at these new trains coming through.
Okay. And then... Jeez. So that power
Oh, you
tower...
have made some belting, haven't you, Nix?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you did just attach it right to the pillar. That's the way to go.
Going to need a lot of concrete and a lot of iron plates.
I'm amused that you're even bothering to grab the screws.
For completeness' sake.
Mm-hmm.
Also amused that the screw bin is only half emptied. The other two bins are, like, just gone.
Yep.
So yes, if you need basic iron materials, head to
Megadrone.
Megadrone. It's all going there now.
Interesting. Okay. Ironically, actually makes it slower to get to basic iron materials, but okay.
Well, it's like I didn't remove the bins from where they were at, and those are still buffer bins. So you're
Yeah,
still
but
gonna be
like,
up there.
no, there's no iron plates or rods in those two bins because their exits are just like zoom. Now, once the bins in Megadrone fill up, then we'll have two storage places. But right now, it's like, nope, they're
Yeah,
gone.
right now, no.
Unless you need screws.
We haven't cruised in a long time.
Mind you, since you're putting, are you doing too high on those for the storage bins, or is it just one high?
It's just one high.
One high.
Okay, so yeah, basically the chock full bin of iron plates will just fill that chock full bin of iron plates, and then once the belt fills
up, then that bin will fill up.
Yeah, so in a little while, the problem will solve itself.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, we have this really pretty glowworm going across the map of conveyor belts.
I love how bright Mark V conveyors are.
Oh, I'm so happy with how this turned out. The smelter is sticking through the roofing material.
Mm-hmm.
So the smoke is actually coming out the top of the building instead of like being inside the building and then phasing through the roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, turning on the AC and getting some water stuff, making my brain feel better.
That's good.
I was getting the I'm overheating and dehydrated warning signal, so it's like I need to fix this.
Yep.
I'm amused that the texture for the fart rocks is still here, but there's actually no poison in it.
Huh.
Yeah, the emitter is still emitting
Yeah.
the sparkles and the green gas, but because the rocks are gone, it's just the emitters visually. It's very strange.
It's probably because of
Well, it's
the
just a
map
glitch.
trying to reload it, be like, oh yeah, everything was refreshed, and we were like, no, we got rid of you.
Yeah, there's probably a bug with how they built the fart rocks. The fart rocks were probably never originally meant to be destroyed. And now that we can destroy them, there's like they're a part of the map. Like the visual emitters are a part of the map,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
or enough of them are. It's like some of them go away, just not all of them somehow.
Somehow.
It's very, very strange. Okay, that is you, and you've got all that going on. Oh. Whoops, that was entertaining.
Since I've got
Let's
a copperworks
see.
right next to the hub, I'm not going to bring that's at the hub here
Yeah, there's
to
no
make a
point
drone.
to that.
But I should get the plastic and
Nice.
can't think of the other one right now, but
That
right.
way.
But at least now the aluminum stuff comes here. So that's definitely easier to get to.
Did you get both the aluminum products or just the?
I got the casings and the sheets.
Okay, cool. It's funny that here at the end of the game, we're suddenly laying random bits of belt all the way across the map after avoiding doing so for 100 and some odd hours.
So long, yeah. Just at this point, I don't want to overcomplicate it. I didn't want to make 3 drones to pick up 8 things. Like, yeah, I could have made 1 drone and have it have 2 stops. But that would have made everything pop.
That's only a. Oh, it's not even that long of a train station. Derp. Only need 2 of you.
And yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes.
Excuse me.
Okay.
We've got computers and crystal awesome by the hubs. Need to throw.
Yeah, they're fine where they are.
Yeah. We've already got supercomputers here. We've got batteries here. I don't really think there's any else that I need to store because we've got the copper works right.
Yeah,
I need
it's
to store
just
any copper
there.
products.
Yeah.
Thicksmiths, I'm not worried about storing any of that because
Oh
not gonna...
dear. I just happened to look to the northeast.
Uh-huh. And?
And I can see large swathes of building material being rezzed into existence.
Wonder what that's all about.
Zoop, zoop, zoop.
Oh my gosh, Spud, what are you doing?
You know, crimes.
I see when you said pyramid, you meant it.
Oh, does that not
You were not kidding.
line up?
I didn't realize our home desert was becoming Egypt.
Why wouldn't that line up?
Yeah,
Why
unfortunately,
has
what
all the
Pharaoh forgot
power
was
failed to drones?
huh? Oh,
Drones
drone's
have
got no
more
juice.
power.
What happened?
Oh, a power line between a train station and the drones got deleted.
Oh, crap.
I fixed it. They have power now.
Might have been me. I'm sorry. And suddenly all the drones go high.
They all land at once. All my drones were confused, and I'm like, wait, why do I not have power up here? I know I fed power up here.
Oh, is that how that
I didn't think I'd done any deleting above the surface. I was just playing around underneath, putting structure underneath that train station. Oh, there are 2 train stations. But this is trickier because you've got built
5 of my drones all showed up at once. It's funny. You're all happy.
I am not worrying about that right now. I feel like I've done enough of that for one day.
Oh, do they just really not have a piece for that?
What are you missing? Or what
Or do we need to use something?
depends on whether you're trying to use walls or roofing materials.
Yeah.
Ooh, that hurt.
Oh, I might have
Like, you're building that with walls.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just doesn't behave.
And
well, no, it's like it's what they provide for options for building materials. It's like, why isn't there that?
Yeah. I might have a problem here. I might also have a math problem.
Oh, yeah, what the? Okay, so got 8-meter tilted walls, not the 4s.
No, it should be a nice square 32 by 32. So why is this coming out lopsided?
Oh dear, yeah. You really don't have
Yeah,
to-
there's not a piece that quite fits the diagonal like that.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought there was, but
yeah, you can do things with the roofing because the roofing has the corner fillers, but the walls don't.
So I might
And
have
the
to
roofing,
do...
I don't think you have. The roofing only comes in 1, 2, and 4 meter, not the 8 meter.
Yep.
It's much
Yeah.
shallower.
So I'm still baffled at why, like, I seem to have like a... Well,
Yeah,
it's probably more of an angle problem because I think they're not like both the centerpiece, and that's why they're not lining up. Because I just hit them haphazardly. So I think that actually lines up if it's actually a centerpiece, but I think this does actually line up, just not here in this way I did it. And all these walls are not going to do it because I can't fit the clean diagonal here. Whoopsie. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you can use the tilted corner wall plus an inverted corner to fill in those
gaps.
That's about it.
Yeah, so this particular set ain't gonna do it. But I can still use the foundation. And if I have to have a shallower wall, so be it. Or some other kind of configuration where maybe like a staggered configuration.
Well, actually, the word that immediately popped into my mind, pagoda.
Ah. Now that you mention it.
Like, I'm not exactly sure how that would pan out, but that would give you the ability to do some verticals and then do a roofing overhang and then go up and do another iteration. You can iterate that as many times as you want.
Yeah. I do want it to be kind of like obelisk in nature, ultimately, is what I want here.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, though. Yeah, getting an obelisk. Oh, yeah, so then really you just...
Probably just do 4-meter roofs and, yeah. Use the corner tiles there. So that it all forms.
It is quite a view from here.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see the work they put into the new skybox as well as its limitations. Like, it really looks like there's a canyon down there. You feel like you could just, like, slide down that cliff and wander around in that canyon. But no, that's off the edge of the world. One of these days I'm going to do something with, like, that resource pit over there, too. Like, they clearly meant it to be, here's where you're going to build a factory for something. Like, it's an actual quarry in the middle of the desert.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is at least a start.
Truckoon's coming. Watch out.
He's not in my way.
Yeah, that's right. He's also backing up funny and then
That's a
bonking
smooth
directly.
turn.
And then he
Truckoon, what are you
bonked
doing?
directly into, and now he did a
twirl, and now he's
turn.
fine.
Yeah,
bro.
twirling towards freedom. Wow, the pathing on vehicles is a thing.
Yeah.
And there's probably some, host-client muckety-muck going on as well.
Yeah, there's a non-zero chance that if I was the one who repathed it,
if you repathed it, it would probably behave more than.
But I have never done vehicle pathing, and I'm not going to experiment now. Like the recording thing. Okay, well.
Not that hard. You just hit record, you drive the path you want it to run.
Whoa, no. Beep. Yes, damage to fix-it property. Shush.
You haven't wired up all this, so...
No, I was heading off into the distance anyway. Probably get some more charges of healing inhaler. Inhaler.
Let's gonna just disconnect that for now. Let's see.
Neither of you are actually doing any driving at the moment, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Or like any of that stuff, because I just realized, haven't done a just in case save in a while.
Yeah, get one of those.
Saving.
Chunk.
Yeah. Okay. And we're done with that.
There we
Since I don't
go.
have autosave on, it's like, okay, gotta remember to do these every now and then.
Yeah.
Probably the only one we're doing this session, because it's already 8 o'clock.
Dang, already? Wow.
Yep.
There. Other side of the barrier made. It's not necessary with how big I made this bridge, but I don't trust warping truck to not find a
Yeah.
way.
Considering I just watched him bang into the guardrails near where you were.
It's why I put in the guardrails in the first place.
Yeah.
Buddy, you gonna do it again? Yeah, he does the turn correctly, then he stops to go screw it up.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's
Node
probably
pathfinding.
because I pathed it when Dad wasn't anywhere near me. That has to be what it is.
Something like that. Yeah, I could probably try doing a drive-through of it. So is it just driving the loop? I mean, what's...
Yeah, you just drive to... You hit record. You hit the record button. You drive to the other station, and then drive all the way back, and it'll.
So start at a station, drive to the other, come back, and then tell it to stop recording.
Yeah, when you finish the loop, it'll stop. I think it stopped recording on its own. I don't really remember.
Is it smart enough to do that?
I think so. I don't remember because it's been a minute since I redid it. Like, it's also possible that if I just had you sit on top of Truck Coon, that would work too as I drove the loop, but it's probably better if you just make the loop, because that way it'll settle in on your side.
It'll be a learning experience. As Death said about the gift of the sword, it'll be a very important lesson.
We're just gonna cheat on this side a bit.
I had intended to put in a second truck, but I never got around to doing it because we just don't need that much quartz crystal and silicone.
Not as much, no. Oh, I'm waiting for the truck to come back. Oh, the truck is back. Never mind. Hey, buddy. So how do I tell it to stop auto driving?
Hop in, turn off auto driving.
Oh.
What are you
Disable
doing,
autopilot.
Truck Coon? What?
Oh.
Why are you tilted?
You are having fun over there, and I'm building walls.
It started driving up a wall,
Ah.
literally.
Nope. It was coming in the home stretch with one wheel up on top of the wall. Do I need to make the guardrails taller?
Okay, so and the thing is over here. Okay, this will be a very. So do I want to kind of like just start here, just before the thing?
I started at the thing, but it might be better to start there. Yeah.
And then is it going to realize when I make it back here that it wants me to complete the thing?
Yeah,
Okay,
it'll
so
do that
format
by
for-
itself.
Okay, so start recording.
A turn's going to be a breath.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and just run this back out here. On the side that people won't really be looking at.
All right, let's see how this goes. Close the loop to finish recording. Okay, so it just straight up tells you what to do. New experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I've driven one of these in a professional racing circuit, and by professional I mean, you know.
Interesting use of the word professional there, but all right.
But since I'm not using...
It probably doesn't really care which way I approach the...
It does not care.
Okay,
It just
so I'm gonna
cares
kind
that
of-
you hit it at all.
Do I need to hit the F to load thing?
I don't remember if I did or not. It's probably best so.
Oh, yeah. Professional racing truck driver. That's me.
Come on the line.
Because that low rock bridge makes it also kind of entertaining, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't take the left turn. Left turn would be bad.
Let's figure out how the sensor meets up here, and then we'll go from there. If we do it this way, that is.
Okay, so there is
Making
my
this a lot
line.
cleaner for you to get in.
Oh, this is great. I thought I closed the loop. Did I not close the loop?
It does not look like it, no.
Ah, great. No. I am bad at this. Okay, back that up. How did I not close the loop? I mean, I drove over this stupid thing. Path completed. You can now save. Okay, that's great.
Oh, I'm not centered here, am I?
So enable autopilot.
Ah, that would do it. This is not the actual center. Okay.
There we go. I made that path to the other truck station way cleaner.
Yeah, but I don't think it.
Wow.
I think I messed it up when I messed up that approach to the start line because I turned on autopilot. It's just sitting here going, yeah, and
Yeah.
okay. So disable autopilot, delete path. So what I need to do is I need to get in a better starting position.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can make you a better roundabout here.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Where do we like?
Okay, so what I really need to do...
There we go.
Okay, so let's go to the recording menu. Delete path. I'm going to start recording from here so that I have an easier thing to aim for.
And then we go
Start
boop,
recording.
boop, boop, and boop.
There. I made a giant roundabout for you if you want to just...
Let's see if this works. It's like, now that I'm doing this, it's like, okay, I want to kind of experiment with... Oh, wow.
Well, it's here if you want to use it.
Yep.
Shame that isn't taller, though.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of low on the horizon, isn't it?
It's pretty tall, but not. But it could be taller.
Life is good, but it could be better.
Well, then maybe incorporating some pagoda elements might be the play here. Then. How many steps is it from base to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15, 16? Okay.
Load me up some goodies, would you, buddy? Thank you.
So what if about every...
Wahaha. Now, if I were to ever use the other truck station, its delivery and fuel are nowhere in the way of any.
Nice.
Learned how to do better.
All right, let's see if I can hit that. Path recording completed. Okay, it's no longer in start recording.
Autopilot and hop out.
All right, hang on a second. Let me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Save. So I hit enable autopilot and then I get out.
Yep.
Oh, see, I was still in the thing when I was trying to have it do autopilot, and.
Oh, that might have been why it was having a problem.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, we're a little off there.
Whoa! What are you doing?
Raccoon, where are you going?
What in the world was that? I did not back up that far.
That's not a pathing problem. That is... Or that's not a server problem. That is... Pathing just sucks. Okay. It was not a me thing.
Nope, that's just game working.
Yeah,
I'm going to go on a ride along.
It just kind of figures. It just kind of looks at nodes and just kind of figures it out from there. Yeah.
Yeah, that I did not high center that. Come on. Whoa! This is not how I drove the course. Come on. What's also funny is it also shows like all of the blue diamonds or the blue triangles for like every path that's ever been along here. It's like, how do you clean that up?
I don't know. I kind of just only drove the one. I don't know. I've never actually had that problem. Fix.
So many blue triangles. Okay, so we're going to swing out wide. Hopefully not drive over the edge of the cliff.
Helps if I actually do this in the
That
actual
should
center
hopefully
of
stop that from happening.
the thing.
Come on. Yes, I waited. Now it's time to go. Thank you.
One more. There we go.
It's weird to be on top of this thing while it's wallowing around.
Mm-hmm. We might be done with magnetic field generators next time we play. We've basically gotten 1,000 of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
Whoa!
Oh, I just watched you go flying.
That was interesting. I thought I was dead, but it was just like, no, I just fell off and rolled around a bit.
Yeah, it'll ragdoll you. Thanks for throwing you. But hopefully I've stopped it from having a big boy problem. Hopefully.
Just wall it in. Good. There you go.
Yep. I have no trust for Truck-kun. Oh, I didn't want to be driving you. I see what you're.
That was weird. It's like it. All right, go on. Just go. Go on.
What are you? What are you doing? It's trying
And
to
off it goes.
climb everything.
And off it goes.
Okay. Well, at least now we know that pathing isn't a server problem; it is a programming problem.
It is definitely a. Hey, coffee stain. You really need to fix this.
I want my Truck-kun to behave. He's a good boy. Or he was. In update 5, it was a good boy. Update 6, something to the pathing that it just doesn't like.
Who knows at this point? One thing that will be nice about 1.0 is that they'll be able to actually do hotfixes again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be nice. And they might start caring about multiplayer again.
We shall see.
I get it. They wanted the game done. Completely understand that bit. Oh, I miss Hypertube so much. We rely on them so hard.
Yeah. You don't realize how much you rely on them until you can't use them.
I have
Now,
learned that I can use them a total of once per time I've joined the session. I am allowed one.
just the one. How are you doing? Oh.
Okay, so let's see
That's
how
a really
this
good
might
question.
work.
What are you doing? Why are you sitting here, Train? No stops in time check. Oh, that's right. This is the one I basically disabled. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's... Because that one was going to use...
Yeah, it was providing circuit boards somewhere, but it's like we weren't making enough circuit boards for it to be really practical. And then we never figured out what to do with the middle platform. Like, there's nothing going to that middle platform.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think, like, either the quartz crystals or the silica were supposed to go...
Somewhere, yeah. We just kind of... Or there was going to be another copper product that we needed somewhere, but...
Yeah.
It just... It's fine. Probably just delete that train and just get the resources and power back. Not that I think it actually uses. Yeah, it's just sitting there using 25 megawatts, just sitting there.
Yeah, it's not a drain on our resources.
Like, oh no, 25 megawatts. How will we survive?
Our capacity is still wildly above our max.
Hey, we can just do that. Yeah, that works just fine. Okay.
Uh-oh. Spud is, has worked out a thing.
I have worked out a thing to give this thing a bit more height.
Oh dear.
Yes, I think this will do nicely.
Yeah, what are you? You are Hub Spare. I literally couldn't name it the Spare Train. Okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, if we needed a train line to do something, we've got a spare train and 2 cars just sitting around doing nothing.
Nice.
Don't really have a use for it, but there you go. Not this session, but I feel like a future puttering around session is probably going to involve me getting out to the original supercomputer site and looking at expanding. What I want to do is I want to connect the West Coast side of things and get down to the grasslands and complete the circle, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because we've got trains south over the swamp and down to the ADS and field generator sites. And we've got trains out to Coal Inlet. And we've got a train that goes kind of through the middle out to the Tier 8 site. But like those are like 3 kind of spurs all heading west, but none of them meet up. Not that they necessarily need to, but hey, it would be fun to. And actually being able to have a train loop of the entire map could be fun.
There we go. Oh boy, what twisted web we weave. All right.
Yeah, but we're almost to the 3,000 mark on the generators.
I'm going to take a small break because some food was brought to me.
Hey!
Hey, food.
So I'm just going to hover here with this gorgeous view and munch a little bit.
Stepped ziggurat, I see.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely want to get out there and do that. The funny thing is that means I need to build train lines under our race course. Bippity boppity hoo-hoo. Got that. Oh, you know what? You know what I haven't beautified is the homestead. Well, that one's actually pillar supported. You're fine. Yeah. All right. Let's do it that way. And as soon as you rotate it the right way, it disappears. Grrr. Come on, game. I know you're early access, but you don't really have to be that early accessy all the time. Yeah, go with the thing. Um,
Yep. Past the 3,000 mark.
Hey, we did.
We
Very
will
cool.
definitely be done with those at the very least next session. ADSs will probably take 2 to 3 more.
Okay, so that's
More
iron
like 3 to 4.
ore. Iron ore needs to not go that way. I need to reroute some materials. Is that a Mark V belt? Okay. There's no way it's making that much iron. Oh, it's making 600 iron ore per minute. Okay, I guess it needs the Mark V belt. Never mind. Yeah, I'm about to starve some production for a few minutes.
And back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right. So I think in terms of the shell, I think this will work just fine now. I think this will give us a decent amount of height for the ziggurat.
Okay, good enough.
Pardon me.
You're good.
No problem.
Just gotta remind myself this will get easier the higher it gets.
Right, there'll be a lot less of it, yeah. Oh, why must you be this way, game? You think you're aiming at something, but you're really not.
But there's so many potential things to be aiming at. Can't possibly choose just one.
Yeah. I figured out what I was wanting. There we go. That's 2 of the 3 train stations. I just need to do my duck taxi station, and all 3 of these will be supported. All right. And it's got a snowman on it.
I put a lot of snowmen everywhere before I ascended. I just wish they wouldn't take the crafting recipes. Like, let me keep making the Christmas light wires. Like, I can understand the Christmas trees starting off. Give me everything else back.
Oh boy. I've built some big buildings in this game, but this might take the cake.
Meanwhile, I've spent a couple solid hours doing very little other than train beautification, or train station beautification. Or at least making it so that trains and their train lines are attached to the ground somehow.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the dang sun to go down so I can shoot my fireworks.
Uh-oh.
I didn't set up nearly as many as last time. I just wanted to set off a few. for
Okay,
basically having Mega Drone done.
yeah, it's a celebration.
For the third item of Phase 4 almost being done.
Yeah, we got through 1,000 of those and 500 ADSs in this session. Those optimizations and fixes we did actually really paid off big time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this was good. I don't remember where we were at when we started, but
We were at about 2,000 of each at the start of the day.
Yep.
oh dang.
Yeah.
So 3 sessions and we might be
We might be done.
able to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Find
Go,
something else to
Cocoon.
do. That'll be weird.
I just watched Truck-Coon just go up on 3 wheels after hitting the blue guardrail. I swear I was driving more carefully than that.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Oh,
Truck-Coon is a
wow.
menace when he's left to his own devices.
Clearly. Yeah, I was going to take this out of here. Oop, that one, please.
Ooh, just got to do 10, 9, 8, 7 on these rows. That zoops very cleanly.
Heck yeah.
Oh, dang it. All right. That's good stuff.
Excellent, 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 excellent. And thank goodness I had the foresight to put a power pillar right in the middle of this thing so I could build this way faster.
Yeah, I was like, how are you doing that? Then I went over toward that pillar in the middle. I'm like, oh, okay, that's how.
Down, sunlight.
Off my high beams. I don't really need them. I'm not doing any more building today, I don't think.
Six, 5, 4, 3. I might not have enough materials to totally finish this, but I'm going to get very close.
What are you short?
We'll see. I mean, it's going to be concrete and iron plates, so... because I'm using the regular walls.
I have a mountain of concrete and a fair chunk of iron plate, so...
But like
We've got a bunch of iron plates in Megadrone, so...
Yeah, this is like in the thousands is the is the key part. Oh, very careful clicking. Actually, I might finish it after all because of how much less material the upper sections need compared to the lower
Right,
sections.
yeah, you're down to the narrow, pointy bit.
Wow, okay, I thought I'm going to be able to finish this then.
Into the jello. Thunk. Turbo motors all full up. Heat sinks all full up. Fuse modular frames mostly full up.
Dang.
Full up on cooling systems. We are not full up on RCUs, but I think we're not actually bringing RCUs over just because they're right by the hub anyway.
Oh, yeah.
The RCUs that do come over here are... They were left over from one... I think it was the supercomputer site, but it's so rare that any extras make it over here that they weren't a big deal, especially with us, like you said, making them right by them.
Yeah. Love that you've got, like, massive concrete depots. Would you like some concrete?
We use a lot of concrete, so I was just like, you know what?
Yes! With 18 concrete left in my bag.
Oh, wow.
Let's go. I see it. And just about time for me to be able to set off my fireworks, too.
All right, well, still...
I'm nowhere near the fireworks, so...
The skirt
Yeah,
still
I'll
needs
wait,
to be
I'll wait.
done, but... it's fine. It's mostly there.
Mostly there. Come hang out for fireworks.
I need to come back. I need to run back now.
Yeah, there's still more to do, obviously, but it is certainly a thing.
I probably could have done a bit taller on the wall sections, but that'll do. That'll do just fine.
I'm taking unfair advantage of transportation methods.
That's how it goes. I'm just watching the planets and galaxies go by in the sky.
Oh, that is trippy to look at from far away now.
Yeah, it is. Let me know when you guys are ready, and I'll set it off.
I have no idea where you're...
Up on the space elevator platform.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, set up the best of them on the space elevator platform.
Where are we watching from?
I'm watching from the concrete because I know the battery tower's too far away for me. So it's just find a spot you want to hang out at.
I'm on top of the Mario sign.
Mm-hmm. All right. 3, 2.
I'll be at
1.
ground zero. Well, geez. There goes the bit rate.
YouTube's gonna love that later.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I was right under that, so I was getting all the ground tremors with each launch, so it was just like my camera was constantly shaking. And then...
I didn't even know that it had an effect like that.
I was in a spot where it was kind of all coming down around me, so I got to just look up and watch the pretty lights come down.
Yeah, because I was on the Mario sign. It was like I was underneath-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I was standing like right at the ramp, so I was at ground zero.
He was in there.
So
Nice.
every launch was just like, wah.
All right. Well, it is about quarter till. Probably as good a stopping point as any.
Yep, I think so.
Sounds good to me.
Progress of a kind was made today. And astonishingly, like, we're getting close on our materials, so...
Yeah, this is good. This is very good. All right, let me get in an actual end of session save. E3. 47th day. Survey says. Survey says wait, apparently. 137 and a quarter hours.
Dang.
We have a stamp.
Oh,
there we
good
go.
night, all.
Thanks again. Good night.
Thanks for coming. Have a good night.